Way. No balls and a strike to count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Nope. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tyler O'Neill goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Thomas.
Pitch on the way. This one's down to third. Oh, look at Bryant in time.
Now batting.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Now at the plate, Brian O'Keefe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Bryant has a play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're still in front, 10-0. Stepping into the box, Steven Souza. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So stepping in, Raul Garcia. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Garcia.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them, and it seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch.
30.
Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
In now, Alec Mills. Pitches high, the throw. And they will tag him out between first and second. No runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Josh Begley will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Begley.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. Edmundo Sosa is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Edmundo
Dan Winkler
Sosa
enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
In there, and it's 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes Souza, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fouled off. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Tommy Edman.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Ryan Helsley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 3-0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bryant aboard here at first with nobody out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. High in the air out to center field. Thomas has it for route number 1.
Now batting.
Ready now, Nico Horner.
Corner.
He's set and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat. No runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And it's fouled away. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Hit hard towards center, and another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Struggling so far in this one, and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Souza is under it. And that's in there, base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late. The tag, and he is out at 3rd, and with that, the Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Edman is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hayward.
First pitch on its way. Here's a pop-up now. DeYoung calls for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
sliding
21.
into the box. Steven Souza, 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Line hard to the left side, but foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Redbirds put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Dakota Hudson takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. John Lester was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.